Right, let's see if we can get the YouTube algorithm to understand that there's more to Vox Political than just disability benefit cuts. So, suspended Labour MP Zarah Sultana has announced she is leaving the party to co-form a new political force alongside former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. It's a dramatic move that could reshape the UK's political left. I'm Mike Sivier of Vox Political. Let me explain. Sultana, long seen as a rising star of the Labour left, was suspended last year after backing a motion to scrap the widely criticised two-child benefit cap, a policy Labour under Keir Starmer has refused to oppose. She cited her opposition to the party's failure to offer meaningful change, along with its position on Gaza, as key reasons for her departure. And I quote, "Labour has completely failed to improve people's lives," Sultana said in a statement. And across the political establishment, from Farage to Starmer, they smear people of conscience trying to stop a genocide in Gaza as terrorists. Though Corbyn has not officially confirmed his involvement, he hinted strongly at it on ITV's Peston, saying, "There is a thirst for an alternative. A grouping will come together." The signs suggest this grouping is now beginning to take shape. Some may say it's about time too. Sultana made her announcement in a blistering social media post, accusing the government of being, and I quote again, "an active participant in genocide in Gaza," a reference to the UK's support for Israel during the current conflict. She also criticised the Universal Credit and Personal Independence Payments Bill, calling it a punishment of disabled people, and attacked Labour's record since taking power a year ago. More quotations coming. "We're not an island of strangers," she said, rejecting the immigration rhetoric pushed by both the Tories and, increasingly, Labour. "At the next election," she said, "the choice will be stark: socialism or barbarism." While Israel has denied any genocide and Starmer has called for a ceasefire, he has stopped short of stronger language, something that continues to drive a wedge between Labour and its remaining left flank. Corbyn has already formed a small parliamentary group with 4 other pro-Gaza independent MPs, and sources close to the project suggest the goal is to launch a full political party before the next general election. With Sultana, young, articulate and popular among grassroots activists, now joining him, the movement may be finding its figurehead. Her credibility among disaffected Labour members and younger voters gives this fledgling party serious potential. Though Starmer's allies will downplay the threat, the mood among many on the left is one of betrayal. For them, Labour's refusal to oppose austerity-era policies and its tone on Gaza are deal-breakers. Sultana's departure may be the spark that lights a broader fire. Critics, mostly from Labour ranks and their media allies, have called on the Coventry South MP to resign her seat and seek a fresh mandate from voters. The logic, they say, is simple. She was elected as a Labour candidate and should now test her support without the party banner. But let's not pretend this is a point of principle. This is a power play, a calculated effort to remove one of the left's most articulate and popular voices from Westminster before a new party can even get off the ground. Calls for by-elections over party defection are rare and usually ignored when it suits the major parties. After all, no one demanded Keir Starmer resign when he shifted Labour's platform radically to the right. Nor were calls loud when MPs joined Change UK, remember that, in 2019. What makes Sultana different is that she still holds strong grassroots support and could pose a threat if Labour's polling continues to dip. With the party's popularity at an all-time low following a string of unpopular policies, including support for the two-child benefit cap, welfare clampdowns, and its stance on Gaza, Sultana's principled stance may resonate beyond her base. In short, Labour fears her precisely because she might win. The idea that Sultana would inevitably lose a by-election relies on two assumptions: that she lacks the resources to compete, and that Labour's support remains solid in working-class areas like Coventry South. But both claims are shaky. Labour suffered several shocks in the 2024 general election, with independent and Green candidates taking seats in what were once Labour heartlands. The party's shift rightward has alienated parts of its base, particularly young voters, Muslims, and low-income communities, Sultana's core supporters. Meanwhile, crowdfunding, union support, and the grassroots activist network that once backed Corbyn could well rally behind her. A well-run, people-powered campaign could make Sultana not just competitive, but victorious. And what then? A re-elected Sultana under a new party banner would send a shockwave through Westminster and prove the space exists for a serious left alternative. Should she have been ready first? Perhaps, but that's the nature of political courage. Of course, critics have a point when they ask whether Sultana jumped too soon. Launching a new political party in the current system, first past the post, media hostile, donor dependent, is no small task. She's now fighting on terrain designed to crush independence. But political movements aren't born from perfect conditions. They're built through moments of moral clarity. For Sultana, opposing what she called a genocide in Gaza and standing up for Britain's poor were lines in the sand. Her exit from Labour is a risk, but it's also a statement. And for many disillusioned voters, that's exactly what they've been waiting to hear. If Labour believes Sultana's support is so shallow, let them call her bluff. But the party of government may be surprised to find that the electorate is hungrier for integrity than party loyalty. And that may be especially true when Labour has so little of the former left to offer. I've been Mike Sivier, and it's time to buy me that coffee now. Donate more than £20 and I'll give you a free copy of my reissued first book, Strong Words in Hard Times. Subscribe to the video mailing list, like and comment on this video clip, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please share this. If you do all that, you'll be helping keep this channel alive, and then you'll be able to see me in the next one.